This could be the first case of being tip baited. I'm not sure.
The Silver Dasher.
Morning. It's Wednesday. I'm in my car where I got my order. It's okay. It's $24.97 for 13.1 miles of double shopping. It's going to take less than an hour to do, 53 minutes. And I looked at items. It's one customer, let's see here. One customer is like 8 items. And let's see here. Yeah. No, 3 items. Another one's 19 for 28. I wonder if that's has bags in it. Let me take a look real quick. Nope. But it's just simple stuff. And the customer with the most has doesn't look like to be any heavy stuff. So anyway, I took it because it's kind of hit or miss. You take the risk of not getting anything else after that. Something decent. But this one's okay. Another order popped up like 10 minutes earlier, way beyond the time that normally. It was a shopping, but it was bad. I wonder if it's one of those, left over in the system. So anyhow, no bunny rabbit this morning. So, yeah, man, it got a little warm yesterday. DoorDash yesterday was awful. Yeah, got my AR rating is way down now, and only made $26 door dashing yesterday. So altogether, with a Spark and DoorDash, I only made $50 yesterday. But today I'm sparking all day today. I'm thinking about doing it. I usually do it all day here. That gives me a chance to work on some stuff. But I may, because of the really bad day yesterday in DoorDash, I may head to Anniston afterwards. We'll see. I'll have to play by ear. So let's head to Walmart, do the shopping, and then to the customers. So. See you in a little bit. Wow, that was an interesting drop off. Both orders were neighbors. First one was to a house. And then when I started the second one, I said, "You're here already." "What do you mean I'm here already?" "Well, just 50 feet away from the house is the second order, but you can't get to that. There's no road. You have to go back down, make a big loop, and come back up." And because the guy said, "Yeah, I can see you," because he was waiting for her. So I verified that he wanted the smaller one. Sure enough, he wanted a smaller spot. But the app took me to the house, and it was there. Just house number matched. So, whew. Yeah, I'm out here, what's called Vincent, Alabama. It's over here south of Pell City. Because I came down south. I'm near that Logan Martin Dam out here. And so, yeah, well, that was interesting. So, all right, now I'm gonna make my way back home, or actually I'm gonna drive by Walmart, see if I can get another order. Yeah, like I said, I got normally at 5:45, boom, the shopping orders come in. By the way, that doesn't happen at Oxford, Jacksonville, Anniston Walmarts. You'll see an upcoming video that I discovered that because I was doing that, trying to get a head start on an incentive for out of the Jacksonville. Well, they don't have that. Oh, kitty cat, come on. Hurry up and get out of the road. So that was a long day. I got up an hour earlier, left, and head to Jacksonville, and come to find out they didn't have those opening orders. So anyhow, you learn something new. So it only seems to be like Pell City has, we have a bunch of drivers. There's at least 7 drivers I see in the morning picking up these orders for shopping. It's only out of Pell City. So let's drive by. According to the app here, it's still hot. I think it's kind of died down. But the thing we're going to do is just going to hang around Pell City till around 9 o'clock, get me something to eat, and I think I'll probably go ahead and head to Anniston. Tell you what, it's warmed up though. It's 52, so I'm not wearing my jacket. I wear my heavy jacket and say, man, it doesn't seem to be that hot. And so, that cold. So sure enough, so it's comfortable. Plus, I'm wearing long sleeves, and so it helps a lot. So, whew. Well, not too bad for early morning, but it is. I think this is the warmer air that came in. It's foggy. It's fog everywhere. So, all right, let's head back towards Walmart. See if we can get something. If not, head home and wait. So, see you in a little bit. Well, didn't get no other orders this morning, so went and got me something to eat. And then it's just a little bit after 10 o'clock, and so heading to Anniston to see if we can get some orders. There I'll do pickups. So let's see what happens. See you in a little bit. Well, I'm here in Anniston. I've been rejecting pickups left and right because the dollar amount was less than the mileage. And it's like offers so slow right now, but finally got one somewhat decent. The best one I've seen so far is $17.81. It's a pickup, 3 drop-offs for 11 miles. Take about 40 minutes, but yeah, so far this is the best one I've seen so far. And I've been here for about 30 minutes, so all right, so I'm gonna go over to the pickup area. I got about 5 minutes before I can start it, but at least I'll be in the area. So, well, let's wait for the pickup and then we'll make the deliveries. So, see you in a little bit. Well, I just finished that drop off. Wasn't too bad. First 2 are right in the same neighborhood. If you're familiar with the Anniston area, I was in the Golden Springs area. And then the last drop off is almost in Golden Springs. It's very similar. It's close to the Donahue school system, or the private school. So anyway, so now I'm going to try to make my way back to Anniston. I'm actually in a part of Anniston I've never been before. So this is very interesting. So very nice older neighborhood. These neighborhoods were around. I could tell from the houses when we were living here. In fact, the Golden Springs area and this neighborhood is before the houses that were built where my parents lived. These look like to be built in the 40s and 50s. So anyway, so I'm actually making my way to Quintard and move right back up to the Anniston Walmart. So anyhow, so let's get back to Walmart and see if we can get another order. So see you in a little bit. Well, I've been here about 15 minutes and I got a shopping order. It's about it's $20.38 and it's 2 stop offs. One customer wants 11 items and one wants 9. So we're gonna go inside and do the shopping and then the delivery. See you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that shopping order, and this could be the first case of being tip baited. I'm not sure. Leave your thoughts in the comments of what you think. I did on the second dropped off, and this included a 46-pound bag of dog food. And in the instructions, please knock on the door. I will give you a cash tip. Okay. So I get them there and unloaded the dog food first. I also brought the second bag of groceries down, and the guy came out. He came out to meet me, and he picked up all the stuff, and I told him all that, and he walked away, and that was it. Nothing. Closed the door. Nada. Not even thank you. So, I don't know. Is that a case for tip baiting? I don't know. But, to each their own. You probably needed more than I did. So, anyway. So, heading back to Anniston, see if we can get another order. So, see you in a little bit. Well, I've been sitting here for another 15 minutes, and I just went ahead and accepted a very small shopping. $12.77, but it's 5 miles. It takes about 29 minutes and one shopper, but it includes alcohol. So let's go ahead and get this started, and hopefully get back and get some bigger offers. So see you in a little bit. Well, I just delivered that small little order. It did require a customer sign in because there was a bottle of wine. I caught the lady just as she was getting ready to leave. She was waiting for me. So she's on her way to a friend's house to cheer them up. So she's got cake and wine to go with her. So, yeah. And on that last order, as I was loading up the car, I met up with one of our subscribers. This is like the third time I've talked to him. First time I saw him was we were both doing pickups at Pell City, and he's the one that told me about some interesting stories about Pell City. In fact, I mentioned him in one of the videos that he's the one that thinks that there are too many drivers for Pell City. I think that's part of the problem. But oh, doggy, get out of the way. There you go. It's a mother female. Okay. Yeah. But he lives in this area, but his wife works in Pell City. So that's why but I've seen him, this is twice I've seen him at the Anniston Walmart. This is the third time I've done it and got caught up with it. So yeah, very nice guy. He also does DJing as a side business, along with Spark. So anyhow, it was nice talking to him. He showed me some equipment that he uses that I might have to think about. He's got one of those. I got those. People have suggested, why don't you get you a wagon or whatever. Now I got one of those. Those kind of like the beach wagon. You kind of open it up. It's like an accordion. You just it stretches out, and then you push down the flap. Now what he's got is like it's like a dolly that it snaps open to be able to sit on 4 wheels, or snap it closed and it's like a normal dolly. And it's small. I have a huge one that I do that I needed for when I was moving stuff around. I was moving dishwashers around and washing machines. This is when I was moving our stuff from our old house to the new house. I just rented a truck, U-Haul, and used that. And plus, mine also folds down to 4 wheels, but mine's more heavy duty. But it's big. It wouldn't fit in this car. I use it with my truck. But He had a smaller one. Now I got a very small one also, but you have to pull a pin out, pull the handle out, and stick it out and pull the pin in. It's very manual to put it together. It's very awkward. And it's very small, but his is slightly bigger, but it's more flexible. And you squeeze these two tabs and it flips over, and it becomes a dolly, or it flips over this way and becomes a four-wheel. So I may have to look into that if I start moving to more like Sam's Club or I'm starting to get physical. I don't know. I'm starting to get tired of these 46-pound bags of dog food. Holy crap! Either they got one big dog or they got a lot of little dogs. But yeah, so anyway, let's head back to Walmart and see if we can get another order, and hopefully we'll see what happens. So see you in a little bit. Well, I'm not actually in Anniston. I'm back in Jacksonville. They got Jacksonville turned red hot, and I just picked up a shopping. It's almost $19. One stop, 11 miles. Not let's see how many items. Not that many. 23. So yeah, I'm going to do that shopping. Do I have a parking spot here? Yep. So, and I think there may be part of an incentive up here. So we'll see. Anyway, so here in Jacksonville, about to do shopping. So see you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that order. It was a near disaster. Once again, the app, even though I said, I hit the navigate button for the order, the app loaded up the navigation back to the Anniston Walmart, and I was almost in Walmart. I said, "Why am I going to?" Then I looked and it says it was going. So I had to reset the app, reload the address, and I was way off. But I got to it in time, so the perishables were not canceled. But I wind up going over the mountain in Fort McClellan again. In fact, that's the way I'm going to go back. I got 3:30. I got 30 minutes left. I doubt I'm going to get another order. But it took me to a subdivision. It's still being built too, but it is super nice. What I like about it, it's nestled up against the foothill, the foot of a mountain. And it has the super long, as the entrance of the subdivision comes in, it just is as straight as an arrow. Looks like a whole mile of houses on either end, and the houses end right at the foot of a mountain, and you see up ahead the mountain. Very nice. I guess I like it because my mom's German. And my mom's from Heidelberg, and that's a very mountainous area because where the area she was in, it was along the Neckar River Valley, and they lived. My grandmother lived on the side of a mountain, and so the mountain. I tend to like seeing mountains and stuff like that. Heidelberg also was known for in that area for wine. There was a lot of vineyards. So, yeah, I'm getting a lot of offers here for shopping and all that, but I'm like way out of middle of nowhere. So I'm heading back. That's the same mountain that I came over and I'm about to go back over again. Except I'm going through what they call Baines Gap. But beautiful. And I bet you in the autumn when the leaves start, it's picturesque. I took a photo. I'll see if I can post it and show you what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's a nice area. But yeah, I mean it's a super long. It's like a mile. The main road for the subdivision is like it's a mile long. And then they're building off to the side, but very picturesque. So anyway, getting ready to approach Baines Gap Road. That's going to take me through the fort again, and I'll be coming out on near Anniston. I was at Jacksonville, and I thought it was going to be part of the incentive, but it's not. It looks like shopping was not part of the incentive. Let me see here. Yeah, I didn't get it. So, had to be a pickup, not a shopping. So, anyhow, but it was a decent shopping. So now I'm going to go back over the mountain and through the fort and on Anniston. If I can get us a quick order and all that, this probably is my last. So we'll see what happens. See you in a little bit. Well, as I got closer over the mountain, I turned off Spark because they kept saying, there's no way going to. But I got one last shopping out of Anniston. It's $27.47 for 4.7 miles. Take about 45 minutes. That'd be perfect. It's a double shopping, but not many items. One customer wants one item, the other one wants 18. With quantity of 32. I think that may be, let's see, is that by chance bags? No. So, all right. So anyway, do this shopping, and this is going to be the last Spark for the day. So, let's see what happens. See you in a little bit. Well, I made a boo-boo. I accepted that. I'm so used to just having one Walmart, and I was pulling into the Anniston Walmart parking lot when that order came up. So I got in there, and they got inside. I said, well, you're not located in it. It says, well, what do you mean? I'm right here. I'm inside the store. Come to find out, it was for the Jacksonville Walmart. So I canceled that, and I said, personal emergency, yeah. Being a dummy. I gotta remember when I accepted here, because I was on the other side of Fort McClellan, and I was getting offers from Oxford, 30 miles away. So while I was inside the Anniston Walmart, and I was like, okay, let me just stand. And a few minutes, and they kept popping up orders, and especially those long ones, with the 10, 12 drop-offs from Oxford, of all places. And so and I finally got a small shopping from Anniston for $17 for 2 miles, taking 20 minutes, and it was only 2 items. Big box of Milk-Bone dog biscuits and a small box of Bella cookies. Unfortunately, they didn't have the flavor. They didn't have the. I think they wanted strawberry, but I put in the blueberry one. They accepted that. So, yeah, going over in the old section of town near where my parents live. So yeah, but once I drop this off, I'm done. It's after 4 o'clock. It'll take me about 30 minutes to get home. No, actually, it's going to take me 45 minutes to get home. But yeah, I'm not. I said I got to be more careful when I'm over here. But yeah, at least I ended on somewhat of a good note, and I feel, I'm going to be honest, I feel a little bit better after that disaster DoorDash of only $26. only made $50, from the Spark that morning. But I'm going to still try to do DoorDash Thursday and Friday, because last week it was pretty decent. I made 50 Thursday and 100 on Friday just for door dashing. But I'm going to try again on Tuesday. If Tuesday's similar results, I think I'm probably just going to not do DoorDash on Tuesdays and do like I did here, Spark all day. Probably, come over to Anniston all these times. But I'm still learning. I'm trying, mix and match what I want to do. The combination of still doing DoorDash and Spark is, for me, works best, because I can't Spark all the time. On the days I do, it's too tiring. So, anyway, let's go deliver this 2-item shopping to the customer, and then I'm going to head home. So, see you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that 2-item order. I'm in a neighborhood I've never been to before, but this is very old. This looks like the housing is like, factory workers, where they built small little houses, and for factory workers, just small little houses, but they're all in a row. Maybe now I just came off a road called Railroad Avenue, and maybe it was like for railroad workers, that type of thing. But you can tell it's a very old part of town. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Let's see if I can find my one. I think I can go this way. But yeah, oh man, make a stupid mistake like that. Well, at least I was able to cancel and let somebody else pick it up. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna head on home. It was not too bad of a day, I'm gonna be honest. At least it's been somewhat warm. Not warm enough I still have to wear a jacket. It was misty this morning, and it was like 52. Now it's down to 42, so it's getting cold again. But yeah, that was but I think I did okay today. So anyway, gonna head back home, and when I get home, I'll give the summary. So see you in a little bit. Well, I'm not quite home yet, but I decided to go ahead and give a summary on the way home, because I talked to my wife. She wants me to stop by Chick-fil-A and pick us something to eat. So I'll do that, and I want to have her wait for me while I'm doing a summary while in the car while the food gets cold. So, but yeah, today was a decent day, especially better from my DoorDash yesterday. But but I've seen a little bit of different things. Been to places I've never been before. Especially that I was impressed with that. Like I told you about that subdivision on the other side of the mountain from Fort McClellan, that's nestled in the valley with the mountain right there, and it's on the foot of the mountain. It's right there. But yeah, I think I got a picture. Hopefully I can share it, so you can see what I'm talking about. But as far as today, I did the Spark this morning and only got one order, and then I did the rest this afternoon. So according to the app, confirmed earnings, I made $90.97. And then unconfirmed tips is $30.74. So if I get the tips, that's $120. That's pretty good. tomorrow I'm going to check, we'll see if the tips come in. I'm going to check that order that said, oh, I'll give you a cash tip if, after, you knock on the door. But they came out, picked up the order and walked it in and then closed the door. But I didn't even say thank you. Just grabbed all the stuff and went in. So I wonder if they left a tip, in the app. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that threw me off for a loop. But yeah, hope you like the adventure I had today. I said it was a decent day. Like I said, I wonder if I got tip baited. But if you like the video, I urge you to like it. If you enjoy what I do with the channel, I urge you to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are coming. And I encourage you to join the club so you can see the extra content I put out, especially the weekly recap and the detailed breakdown of the money and expenses that I have. And if you're interested in the equipment that I use, all the way from the straws that I buy for door dashing, and the bags I use for door dashing, all the way up to the stuff I use for Spark, all the way up to the expensive stuff, the cameras here that I got, and the mounts. I urge you to go to the equipment link, and you can see all the items that I that I use. And if you're interested in the clothing that I wear, I also have a clothing store. Right now, I can't show everything on the YouTube channel. I can only show 30 items. That includes different sizes. So I mainly show the Spark gear and the DoorDash gear. But I have more items in the store. So yeah, that's going to be, we're going to call it, it's getting dark now. It's 20 to 5. It's been overcast all day. And it was misty this morning. Foggy, the warm air, but it's gotten cold now. So I'm going to head home, stop by Chick-fil-A and get us something to eat, and then we're going to call it an evening. So we will do this again tomorrow. So we will see you later. Bye.